Dear viewers, on the behalf of the Genesis of Education in Roorkee, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Ivy Muthu Vijayan Inok. Dr. Inok is working as a professor and head Center for Nanoscience, Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Inok is having 14-year experience and he has published more than 100 research papers in scientific reputed journals as a first author and as a corresponding author. Dr. Muthu Vijayan has guided 9 research scholars and he has guided 30 master students. He is working in the field of nanoscience and technology. His research area is magnetic luminescent nanomaterials for the cancer drug target, host-guest interaction, and drug DNA instruction, supramolecular chemistry. Dr. Muthu Vijayan Inok has 14-year experience and he has instructed BE, BTech, MSc Chemistry, MSc Organic Chemistry, MSc Nanoscience, MTech Nanotechnology students. And he has completed one project under the Department of Science and Technology, and now he is pursuing one more project. Dr. Muthu Vijayan Inok has his postdoctoral research from the University of Louis Pasteur, France. So let us talk with Dr. Muthu Vijayan Inok and know about the nanoscience and about the courses which offered by the Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences in Center for Nanoscience. So sir, what is nanoscience?
Nanoscience is the application of conventional sciences in small objects. You are probing materials at nano size scale. The materials change their properties. The properties become so weird as compared to the bulk materials, and that opens up a wealth of opportunities. So it's probing the materials with the new available tools to exploit their weird properties, interesting properties for various applications. So the scaling laws differ, and that's what we learn in nanoscience.
So what does a student of the undergraduate program on nanoscience learn?
He learns the conventional basic sciences, physics, chemistry, material science, basic electronics, and learn how they differ from the modern science. And for materials that have nanoscale precision, how they differ from the conventional materials, from the bulk materials. For instance, gold is shiny yellow in color when it is a block, and when you are preparing it in colloidal nanoparticle scale, they have weird properties. The color changes. The color may become red or yellow or green or even violet. It depends on the size and the wavelength of absorption. So that makes the material different from the conventional material, and that you can apply in biology or in electronics, in optical materials. So that's how they will learn for every material. Whatever material that is obtained from the periodic table, whatever element you can derive from that, you can apply.
Okay, sir. So
yes, that's what they will learn.
Okay, sir. So how is the degree program you offer special in Karunya?
In Karunya, we offer this program with the outlook of the modern applications. We have screened the curriculum and syllabi of the top universities across the world, and we have framed the curriculum and syllabi accordingly. And whatever the students learn in the curriculum, they will do in the laboratory. They will exercise in the laboratory. They will do experimentation. All probabilities are there. They have the opportunity to explore that with the model tools available in our instrumentation laboratory and the wet laboratory, so that they can utilize. This opportunity is a very good opportunity for them. We have given them it as a capsule that's suitable for the undergraduate level. So this will be a foundation for them to do even research at the higher level.
What kind of job opportunities it will provide to the students?
The students graduating with BSc Nanoscience can get positions in laboratories, from the electronics and material side to the materials and medicine side. They can work in the biochemistry laboratory. So in principle, they can work in the conventional laboratories and the modern laboratories for those who do work on research and applications of materials. So new materials they can develop as the R&D scientists. So whatever possible opportunity that arise from a regular undergraduate program in science applies to nanoscience also. Apart from that, it opens up a new avenue in learning it further in detail in masters and doing research. They can do that, and they can do masters abroad, as you can understand from the profile of our laboratory, our department. Many of our students are working in several countries across the world, in Europe, in US, in Asian countries like South Korea, China, in Taiwan. And that's how they are interested in learning it more and apply it to the research level.
Sir, what are the facilities you have in the Center for Nanoscience in Karana University?
We have the modern tools, scanning electron microscopy, the X-ray diffraction, and these are the basic tools for analyzing nanomaterials, the size, shape, morphology, and the crystal structure of nanomaterials. Apart from that, we have modern tools like fluorescence imaging and a special cell culture laboratory dedicated to cancer nanomedicine lab, cancer nanomedicine, and they can do synthesis in the wet chemical synthesis lab. Nanotoxicology lab is also there. It is supported by the Department of Science and Technology through the Nano Mission funded by the Government of India. So that's how the laboratory was established first, and that's how we started the department too. So it's a high profile laboratory. We have all facilities. Apart from the facilities we have in our laboratory, there are central facilities in the university. The student can avail that, and they get hands-on experience in various instruments. All those are part of the curriculum. So they will have to go to the laboratory, do experiments, and get trained in the instruments.
Sir, please tell me about your research interest.
Our research interest is on cancer nanomedicine. We synthesize magnetic nanomaterials, and we use magnetic field to assist the nanomaterial to go to the target, the disease site, and we load the drug on the carrier. We devise the material in such a way that it loads the drug, anti-cancer drug, and it is transported with the application of an external magnetic field. That is one line of research. The other one is synthesis of luminescent materials and photothermal materials, those materials which can absorb radiation and heat up, so that it can do hyperthermia effect on the site of cancer, so that the cancer cells will be killed. That is the work we are doing as part of our research.
Sir, if any student want to join your lab, so what is the procedure?
Just they have to apply on the website. First, they have to express their interest in the EOI link, expression of interest link. We will contact them and direct them how to apply. There is an application form online. We will assist them filling up those, and after that, we'll instruct clearly step by step at what time they have to appear for the interview.
Okay.
It's a casual discussion, and then they can join the university.
Sir, do you offer any scholarship for the students, like for UG students, PG students, or for PhD students?
For PhD, there is a university fellowship.
Okay.
For MSc also, for selected candidates. For BSc at present, we don't have any fellowship, but we assist them in getting fellowship from the government with all tools we have. I mean, all support in terms of the documents and the procedures they can adopt to apply online. The faculty members support them.
Okay, sir. So you have.
So they can.
Yes, sir.
They can get a scholarship from the government, and whatever support, whatever scheme the government offers, they can utilize.
So, sir, do you have integrated BSc plus MSc nanoscience technology course in your?
Earlier we had that integrated program. Now we don't have that. We wanted to convert it to 3-year BSc and 2-year MSc.
Okay.
That's how this year we have started the BSc Nanoscience. Okay. MSc Nanoscience is available in online mode now.
Okay.
And due to the pandemic, we started that, and eventually it will be converted into the regular mode when the first batch of BSc graduates. And it will be like the 3-year BSc and 2-year MSc in the future, and that will make them expand the opportunities in the job sector and in the research field.
So you have MSc Nanoscience in online mode. So students can register MSc Nanoscience as online mode, and from home they can pursue their degree. It is right, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
They can pursue, but it will take a little time to open MSc this year because of the official proceedings. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, at present, BSc Nanoscience admissions are open.